With the rise of AI, we need a new way of thinking about instruction. I would say we need a really old way. Storytelling followed by small group discussions.
Textbooks were invented to standardize and mass-produce education, but in reality, they led to rote memorization and recall of information and concepts.
Certain academic fields, like business education, have long utilized scenario-based learning and case studies as a way to apply concepts to real-world situations and to drive critical thinking.
But even these miss the mark in how they deliver the content. In traditional case studies, students passively read a static 10-12-page PDF. But today's students, they grew up with YouTube. They prefer multimedia and micro-learning.
Breakout learning distills cases to their essential elements and delivers those to students using immersive storytelling. It's important to note, all of our content is constructed with a backwards design that prioritizes the learning objectives that are essential to the subject.
Now, let me walk you through our new format. First, there's pre-work. In our experiences, students listen to an immersive podcast that introduces them to the main players and fundamental learning precepts of the case. In this experience, we'll be examining Rent the Runway, an e-commerce platform that allows users to rent designer apparel for 10 to 15% of retail cost. We break the podcast up into 3 segments, each one driving to a critical decision point. The students can listen to the podcast, or if they're more visual learners, they have the option to read the written version. After finishing the pre-work, students take a quiz in their portal that measures their knowledge and retention. Then they join their small group for a micro-learning experience in one of our online breakout rooms. There, they observe dramatized reenactments of those critical decision points I mentioned earlier. In this example, the students are listening to a reenactment of a real conversation between Jen Hyman and Jenny Fleiss, the co-founders of Rent the Runway.
Trust me when I tell you, Diane, Rent the Runway is going to change the world of fashion.
I like your optimism.
Thank you.
But I don't like the idea of using my own website.
Once the students have listened to the full scene, they're ready to discuss and deliberate as a breakout group.